You're watching Carl B. Gideon and Gabino Diaz Lawn Care Service Daily Vlog. Let's go. Enjoy. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, October 26, 2016. Want to give a shout out to Cut and Clean for doing our new intro. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Man, with the GIA, told my woman, asked if he could make me a nifty intro. He says, sure. He sent it over to me last night. Appreciate that, man. So, shows what kind of guy he is, man. Just met you at the GIA, makes you an intro to help you out on the YouTube channel. Good guy there. Go check him out. If you're following me, you better be following Cut and Clean. If not, man, you go check him out. So today we're going to continue working on what we started Monday. Actually, today we have, I didn't count them. We're going to work on Wednesdays for a while. Then the ones I didn't get from yesterday, we're just going to go back and work on them. Try to figure out where to put people, move things around. Nobody called me, blew up my phone, texted me, got nasty last night, wanted to know where we were, why didn't we come. I think they know if we don't come on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day their schedule will be there. As long as they get cut. I think most of them realize I'm not going to stiff them. Got 2 brand new ones today. We've got to grab those. Yeah, we'll do another 12 to 15. Call it today and start off again tomorrow. No rain in the forecast through next Tuesday. Lows in the 60s, highs in the 82 to 84 or 85. So, dry weather. You can tell. A couple yards we didn't cut yesterday. A couple of them were borderline. And I thought, you know, we're cutting 2 weeks back to back. If I cut it now and we ain't getting any rain, they might be turning brown. So we skipped one yesterday that was already starting to turn brown. I have to cut that one next week. But another one could have been cut yesterday, but then I thought, man, if it does not rain, I'd rather cut it next week. So it's one of those calls here in Florida you gotta make, you know. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Ken's sitting over here this morning. He's being awful quiet.
Hey.
So today's objective, not to get anything stuck or break anything else today. Right, Ken?
Right.
I ain't gonna try to break nothing today. Probably be my day to do something. So, gotta go get a new coil spring, hopefully. Call the lawnmower shop here shortly. And see what they say. We'll be back. Alright, it is 9:58. 3 yards done. And a trip to the lawnmower shop to get a spring coil and the edges fixed. Not much cutting. We put an edge line and hit a few high spots with the weed eater, man. We're cutting 2 weeks back to back, so a lot of these yards are already starting to turn brown in spots. So I'm not trying to cut them 2 weeks back to back because that will just kill them. So we're getting ready to go do another one.
Nice cowboy hat.
This one's on the main drag. It might get cut, but what I'll do is I'll raise it up a 1/4 inch, just that way it doesn't kill it. Then next week we'll cut it back where it should be. I am not in the business of killing somebody's side and relaying it for free. That'd be a lot of money. So we went, I called the dealership, asked them if they had a coil spring. I said, yeah, it's like $9. I'm like, alright. He said, oh, but you might want to replace the whole combiddle.
The whole recoil starter.
The whole recoil with the, you know, new string and all, and that's like $44. I'm thinking, I just need a spring.
That's all you
well,
need.
it might be wobbled out. Well, it wasn't. Trying to make a little bit extra money.
Yeah.
Hey, if I get another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, you know, and it get wobbles out, it's no big deal. I've had that edger for over 2 years, and I believe that's the first time the coil spring broke on that one. I believe it broke on the weed eater. That one was underneath warranty, so hey, you know. Just like the belt on the Ferris. We know there's a crack in it. We got a backup belt. It might last another 6 months. It might last another yard. I don't know. But, so we're just moseying along today. I know we got cutting a few here and there, but like I said, I'm not in the business to kill nobody's. You guys up north, I know your grass is about ready to go in dormant. You're doing leaf cleanups. Down here in Florida, we cut year round, but a lot of times in the winter, you'll cut once. And you'll edge weed eat, maybe hit some high spots with the weed eater the second time around. But it has not rained. It did not rain at all last week while I was gone. There's no rain in the forecast at least through next Tuesday right now. The way they were talking last night, they were talking another no rain for the next 7 to 10 days. That would push through next week. So I do not want to scalp nobody's yard or kill it. There's a guy cutting right here.
Whoa, we got one coming.
I'm gonna play chicken with somebody.
Yeah, you are too, ain't you?
See, he stripes. But that ain't bad. That year could.
Yeah, he's cutting that low.
But he may have took off last week, or he might not cut in a couple weeks. So
Yeah.
I might scalp nobody's yard. We'll get you some action as soon as we get some action going.
Yeah.
Actually, next year we already said we'll cut it at 375, so that's 3.5 that way. Because eventually it will rain. See what I tell y'all? Every time I vlog, somebody wants to either text me, send me an email, and or a call. Never fails. We'll be back.
looks like it hasn't been edged in a month.
Oh, what you been doing? 2:11. Lunch is done. Waiting on Ken here to use the restroom, and we are going to continue our day. I had to get 9 more done before 6. Yeah, that could happen because, like I said, we're not doing a lot today. I mean, we've cut, I think, 4 yards out of 9. It's just driving around. You know, if they're already half brown, I'm not cutting them. We're pitting the edge line, picking up sticks and trash, blowing it off, and going on to the next one. That's what happens in Florida in dry season. They usually get cut once a month. Some of them that water a lot, they get cut twice a month. So we're gonna try get 9 done, and that'll leave us. Well, it won't be too bad. So we're doing good. We're getting more and more action. I'll try to get you some more action on video. If not, just listen to the vlog. You know, ask any questions. If y'all want to know something, this would be a good time for me to do another Q&A. So matter of fact, just do a Q&A. Leave your questions at the end of this vlog, and we'll try to answer some more questions. Like I said, right now there ain't a lot of action going on today. If the yards look like this rest of the week, there won't be a lot of action going. Just a lot of driving, a little weed eating, a little edging, and a little blowing. So we'll go ahead and get going here just in a minute when Ken gets back, and we'll continue our day. Beautiful weather, cannot complain at all. Man, I don't know if y'all see this brown. This is what I'm running into, because it hasn't rained in almost 2 weeks, and there is no rain in the forecast at least through next week. We stopped at the Subway for lunch, and they were talking about maybe some rain election day. That's still another week and a half away. So we're going to edge this, and we're going to go. They're moving. This is going to be their last cut anyway, but I might put my lawnmower on that brown crap and get blamed for killing it. I ain't playing that game. Yes, Ken's going to actually edge, and then I will blow it off. But yeah, I'm just asking for trouble if I try to cut that. That'd be like, oh, you killed the grass last time you cut it. Nope, we ain't playing that game. Anyway, Ken's on camera, so it ain't gonna start for him now. Got the switch on? Of course not, he didn't have the switch on. Man, I cannot believe this yard is this brown. It was green 2 weeks ago. Holy smokes. Yeah, all that rain we had in summer, I think Mother Nature should have saved it. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes it don't rain for 2 or 3 weeks. So, as soon as Ken gets done edging everything, here in about 30 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and start blowing this side over here. Yeah, so we can get out of here and go to the next yard. So this is what today's been like, guys. We've been doing this today. We'll cut maybe 1, then we'll go to 2, 3 and do what we're doing here. Then we'll go to the other one, may have to cut it. Here's the yard across the street. That's cut a little short, in my opinion, but hey, that's even turning brown. You can tell the ones that water and the ones that don't. This one right here that we're on now doesn't water. Holy cow. Look who has the blower. You don't see this too often. Shh. Oh, he's gonna see me taping him. Ken is also blowing today. Look at this. Hey.
Hey!
You're actually blowing for a change.
I'm blowing for a change.
Gee, see how he is?
See how I am?
These two we had cut. They watered. Here's the yard. That one and the house next door to it is actually green. Green yards we cut all day. Hey, cut these two. No big deal. What we out here for? Cut them again next week. Where we didn't cut this week, definitely will get cut next week. And the ones we cut this week, I don't know. Because like I said, there's no rain in the forecast, at least for 7 to 10 days. Man, it's starting to warm up. I think it's going to be 85 today. Holy Toledo. It is 5:45. That is 18 yards service today. Some got full service. Some of them want to get weeded or edged and blown off because some of the yards are brown. So tomorrow we will get up and continue picking up where we left off at. Just keep on going. Looks like we're doing good. We might only have about 3 or 4 left on Friday. No more than 5 to do by the time we get to Friday. So we're doing good. Like I said, it's 5:45. So
He's copping a lean.
Good day. I seen that. So Ken's getting back in the truck. Boss man right here forgot to shut the gate. You know, smack my hand. He done.
Smack.
He done. I said, hey, did you forget something? So Ken says, no wonder I'm tired.
Yeah, shit.
So I moved 2 Wednesdays. One's on Thursday, one's on Friday.
Shit's very good.
My neighbors, well, I normally get them when we get home, but it'd be a little late. It'd be getting dark a little bit after 7, so we'll get them first thing in the morning at my house. We'll just start right there. So, on end the vlog there. Let's do a Q&A. Got any questions? Leave them in the comments. We'll answer them. I'll try to answer them tomorrow on the vlog. So leave them on the comments tonight, and I'll try to answer them during the day tomorrow. If not, I'll get to them by the end of the week. Tomorrow night we've got school functions, so I got to stop at 4 tomorrow so I can home and get showered. So, and it is time for Ken's rant. I know y'all look forward to it. Remember what it is today?
Already?
He knows what it is.
We're going to talk about Long Dong Silver.
There we go. So, told y'all, every time I vlog, somebody has to call or text, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So here's Ken's with today's rant.
Hey, how y'all doing? I know we talked about this before, but I got to talk about it again, man. It just upsets me. We had Subway for lunch today, but yesterday we stopped at Long Dong Silver's. And yes, you heard me right, Long Dong Silvers, a multi-million-dollar national company that can't fork out a couple grand for a new AC system. So what do? They knock a window out, put a sheet of plywood up there, and put a window air conditioner in there, and expect that to cool down the restaurant. What a joke. So if anybody likes Long Dong Silver's fish, boycott them, man. Because one here in St. Pete just ain't getting it. And then they got a fan over there by where you get your drink, and he says that's AC, but I got news for him. That's warm air blowing around. So you're blowing warm air there, and across the room, you got a plywood window air conditioner trying to blow cold air in, and it's only a small one, probably about 6,000 BTU in a, I don't know, 2,000 square foot restaurant area. So if anybody knows anybody that works for Long Dong Silvers, notify the corporate office and tell them the one in St. Pete needs a new AC system immediately, because I got news for them. Well, I got news for everybody. Coming a couple more months, when it starts heating back up again, that window air conditioner ain't going to keep up with the heat. They're catching a break right now because this is October, November, right around the corner, so it's going to be cool for a few months. But yeah, come next March, April, when the heat comes back on, that window conditioner's gone, man. It'll burn that thing right up. So yeah, if you know anybody knows anybody,
grass is not growing.
Tell them Long Dong Silvers in St. Pete needs a new air conditioner system. Tell them to spend some money, man. They sure take in enough every day. Anyway, that's the rant for today. So have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.